pedal clicks in the early light, a market bell, the metallic scrape of a spanner. Listen closely. Who borrows a bicycle when the road is long and the money is short? Welcome to Ancient Echoes. I'm Samnang Bradley. Today we follow the two-wheeled lives that thread Cambodia's villages, towns, and diasporas. For the next hour, I'll walk you through mornings when a single frame links work, school, and home. And I'll share a few practical consent-first phrases for when you visit these places. Let's explore that together.
Before we begin, a brief note on ethics and curiosity. If you photograph people, mechanics, or workshops, always ask. Offer to pay for portraits when the exchange benefits livelihoods, and consider anonymizing identifying details when sharing. When I give suggested Khmer phrases, I'll speak them slowly. Treat them as a starting point, and if you're unsure, ask a local person to help. This is about respect, not spectacle. That said, let me tell you how a simple machine became a social engine.
Segment 1. Arrival and Adoption. Bicycles did not simply arrive as objects. They arrived along trade routes, aboard trucks, as gifts across households, and through the slow work of adaptation. In provincial trading towns, merchants moved frames, second-hand parts, and stories from coastal ports to riverine markets. People learned to bend a frame, to lash a crate to a carrier, to coax a tire through the monsoon season. The bicycle's early meanings were practical: access to markets, a quicker trek to temple or school, but they quickly became social markers. As the stories tell us, a gifted bicycle could mean a young person's first step toward a livelihood, or it could be a dowry item, quietly shifting status and possibility. Segment 2. Daily Rides. Picture dawn, a girl balancing a woven basket, pedaling over a narrow bridge, a vendor balancing a wooden crate of fish on a rear rack, a father towing his sleeping toddler in a retrofitted sidecar made from scavenged timber. These are not isolated scenes. They are choreography. Narrow lanes near rice fields, river crossings, and crowded market alleys shape how people move. Bicycles are adapted, carriers welded or lashed on, bamboo frames repurposed, umbrellas attached for rain. The way a family secures a child or a crate tells you about labor rhythms: who goes to market, who fetches water, who commutes to work, and quietly, who is allowed to move when and where. Segment 3. Gender, Rights, and Life Moments. The bicycle appears in courtship, a young man offering his bike for a shared ride, and in dowry exchanges, where a shiny frame may be included in a bride's trousseau. It appears in mourning, too. Relatives sometimes accompany a funeral procession by bike, a slow line of wheels and flowers. These instances show how mobility is gendered. In many households, men or elders control the best bikes. Girls and young women may receive older frames. That matters. It shapes who can access education, what work is possible, and how independence is experienced. That's the heart of the matter. Two wheels can open doors, or they can map constraints. Segment 4. The Repair Economy. Walk with me to a roadside bench at dawn. A repairman, often itinerant, tightens a spoke, matches a chain from a heap of parts, and tells stories while he works. Apprenticeship here is hands-on and oral. Mechanics learn by watching, by offering tea, by trying a wrench under supervision. Markets trade spare parts, handlebars, brake pads, used bearings, each piece with its own small history. I will not give step-by-step instructions. Instead, repairs are improvisation and craft, but also technical work that benefits from trained hands. If you're curious, meet a mechanic, ask permission to watch, pay for their time, and if you want learning, enroll through a vetted workshop rather than attempting risky fixes on your own. Segment 5. Migration and the Traveling Bicycle. When families pack for the city or leave for work abroad, bikes travel too. sometimes disassembled in crates, sometimes left behind as heirlooms. In the diaspora, a frame can change form. A rice carrier becomes a market cart in a new neighborhood, or a repaired old bike is treasured for the feel of home. For many Cambodians abroad, a bicycle carries memory. The rhythm of a village road, the first commute to night classes, the handlebar wrapped with tape from a parent's palms. Movement reshapes meaning, and bikes are portable anchors of belonging.
Segment 6. Field etiquette and practical phrases. Here are simple, consent-first lines to use if you approach someone to ask about a bicycle or to request a photograph. English: may I take your photo? I will show you the picture and credit you. Khmer: polite, approximate. Som anunyat oiknyom to trup bante, pronounced slowly as Som anunyat oiknyom to trup bante. Also, thank you, akun, akun. Always speak clearly. Offer a small payment for portraits or an exchange of printed photos when possible, and respect a no. If someone declines, smile and thank them anyway. That simple respect keeps relationships intact and honors livelihoods.
Before we close, a short reflection. Bicycles are modest machines, but they reveal layered economies, gifts, dowry, market access, migration. They tell us about apprenticeships and itinerant knowledge, about how households negotiate risk and opportunity. The pattern shows us how mobility links kinship, labor, and resilience. If you take one image away, mobility is never only about movement. It is about relationships. Who lends? Who repairs? Who inherits? That's part of our heritage. And now, a small invitation. A field exercise done with care. If you have a modest photo of a bicycle that matters to you, a market rig, a repair bench, a portrait with permission, consider posting one image or a short memory and tagging Ancient Echoes and Samnang's YouTube channel. Include where the photo was taken and one sentence about why the bike matters. We'll curate a respectful visual reel, vet submissions for consent, and anonymize details when requested. Remember, only share images you own or for which you have permission.
Thank you for listening. Today, we traced small wheels across long lives, from dawn repairs and market runs to the quiet migrations that carry memory abroad. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to Ancient Echoes and follow Samnang's YouTube for visual stories and supervised workshops. Let's unlock the echoes of history together. I'm Samnang Radley. Until next time, ride gently through the stories you meet.
In the quiet of night, I whispered my plea, holding her close, hoping for her decree. I called upon spirits, asked them to guide, to take her heart and lead her by my side. So I drew her near, traced her brow so fair, my sight is wide. Sacred power, Swahai, mighty spirit awakened. By the master's right, let her heart be gently taken. Let her follow me now by vow and by sign. I hear these words, oh teacher, witness this plea. Oh, my sacred power, Swahai. Oh, oh, oh.